Well, good morning from Oklahoma. Look at this beautiful sky. Look at that. All those pretty clouds. Supposed to possibly have some rain and thunderstorms. Had a little sprinkle on the way in, but honestly, it's also supposed to get up to like almost 90 degrees, so we'll see how the day turns out. But hey, we got the boat up here. Yeah. Today we got a special treat for you. We're gonna hook up some Elon Musk satellite, Starlink. Yeah. I think the next thing we got to figure out is where do we want to put it? I mean, I think on the back, there's really not anything in the way. I think that'd be a good idea. Put it up there on top, run a wire down. I bought the little 12 volt. I might be able to buy something where I can hook it and the little icebox thing in all at the same place. Oh, and I don't think I brought it. I think I left it at my office. I ended up buying a smaller generator because I don't need this big giant thing. And I think the smaller Honda might get a little better gas mileage. Yeah, plus it's lighter. Doesn't weigh as much as that big heavy thing, even though it's not that big. And it might be quieter. We'll find out. Boat itself is kind of a mess. I haven't straightened it up since the last time we were at the lake. And you probably noticed we've had the Amazon Santa Claus has showed up over the last week or two. It's been a while since I've done a video. And if everything goes right, we're planning on going to the lake this weekend. So bear with me. I'm really not sure what's all there. Some things I needed for when they did the boat inspection. I know what this one is. Back there on the batteries, they wanted these covers put on them. And there's like some flares right here. They wanted the flares in the boat, even though I've got other safety devices. So that's some of the stuff that I bought so that we're in compliance with insurance and everything. And then some of this other stuff I don't know what I have to open. But there's some of our Starlink stuff. So let's get started. And as far as our little lounge chairs, no, that's not how they go. Just if you watched our last video, that we had left them out overnight and we had some morning dew, so they were a little wet, so I didn't put them back in their bags. And we'll get all this kind of straightened up. Hopefully run them right down the railing and down the stairs there, and then plug in where we got our little icebox plugged in. I apologize for any wind noise, but I'm kind of thinking we'll mount it right there. Well, this is frustrating right here. This is part of our little holding stand and it's supposed to go in here. And I bought this off Amazon for this product. And you can kind of tell it's made for it because it's got the little hole there. And I just don't want to go in there. And of course, we don't have any tools. So I don't know what we're going to do. Somehow we're going to have to grind this to get it to fit in there. It's either that or order another one, which would probably take a couple of days. I think we'll go see if we can find something to grind it down. Off Days Hardware we go. I mean, honestly, I don't know why I would have thought this little Chinese thing would have been a perfect fit anyway. I mean, we're dealing with China and China products, right? Now, as we do major surgery, we still want this to fit in there nice and snug. So I think everybody knows I have no patience. We're gonna let the boy with the patience do it. I think this is a video I need to put on Amazon review. It ain't working very good. Some pretty tough plastic. Yet to get the bolt tightened. I gotta find my Allen, but that's ridiculous. You shouldn't have to do all that grinding. It's so windy out here. For the moment, I just got it kind of setting right there. As you can see, it is touching this, but I can adjust that because I'm not sure exactly where it's supposed to set. Sorry, this way, that way, I don't know. We're gonna have to figure all that out. I'll show you how I ran the wire for the moment. I'll probably end up, zip tying all this and running it down the ladder. And as you can see, I kind of came in here, running it down in here where we got the hookup for our fridge right here, and I just went ahead and hooked it up to that. So I'm probably gonna have to get me some kind of dual hookup where I can run them both. But that way, this right here is running off our lithium batteries. So let's go to the next step. Well, it's starting to sprinkle. It wasn't too tough to set it up. You can kind of see over there. We had to do some angles and blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, I guess that's where it kind of likes itself for 100%. But still, you're supposed to be able to go down the road and use it and all that good stuff. Well, not only did we do the satellite stuff today, we're working on it, I went ahead and moved this table up here. Moved it to the front where you've seen some of the prior videos. We had it in the back. And I think I can kind of walk right up to it. I'll have the grill sitting right here. I think this is a much better place to do some cooking. And I don't have to go around to the back. I don't have to crawl over the bed. I mean, yeah. And then when I'm not using it, just put it down right out of the way. Look at that. I can still get to my tie downs. And yeah, that don't look too bad. Actually looks pretty good on the front. I think we'll try that program for a little bit. And to be honest with you, it's much easier now that the table's not sitting there, the cooking table, about fall, get up and around this thing. Yeah. Starlink. One thing I can tell you is we're hooked up to Wi-Fi off of it. Pretty simple, you know, you just scan the box and set up your account. I don't know, I guess I'd already set up account because it was all kind of there. Just had to configure the satellite and do whatever it is. But we're right now hooked up to Starlink Wi-Fi, and it's pretty fast. I don't know how to gauge it. I don't have all those things, but yeah, it's definitely going to do everything I want it to do. So now we got a boat. Yeah, a boat with Wi-Fi. So no matter where we're at, say we're cruising down the middle of the Tennessee River, which, by the way, if you've been watching my videos, I'm probably not sure, but it doesn't look like we're going to get to make the Tennessee trip. For y'all that don't know or that are just joining us, my wife had open heart surgery about 10 or 11 years ago, and she just went to the doctor, and unfortunately it looks like we're going to have open heart surgery again. So that's, well, we actually find out, I believe, on the 7th. So because of that, we're not going to make Tennessee. It might have to be next year. She's much more important than any river trip. So we're dealing with doctor stuff right now. But anyway, back to satellite. Yeah, it's pretty cool. We'll just have to play with it and see how it works. You know, I'm hoping I get that program where you can kind of shut it off if you don't need it. And I guess it's not free anymore when you shut off. It's like $5, but I've been watching videos and you get unlimited internet if it's shut off for $5 anyway. So even though it's really slow, from what I could tell, everybody's showing me different things. You can watch videos, YouTube, you can use your phone, you can do video calls, all off the $5 internet. Heck, that's probably better than my AT&T anyway. But anyway, the main purpose for this is, well, hopefully it'll run my little tablet and our, whatever you call it, the boating app, because my phone won't do it. So that's one goal. And then two would be, no matter where we're at, if we don't have service, say we're broke down on the Tennessee River or just anywhere without service, we can still make phone calls and we have internet and we can receive messages. So whatever. We're still hooked up and have communication to the whole world. So that's kind of the point. So anyway, I know it's not the best video in the world, but I hope you liked it. You know, be sure to subscribe. We're still trying to grow. I'm so glad that I got my 1,000, and we've had that for a while. And you know, I like to do the impossible. So right now I have a new goal: 50,000 subscribers. I just hope it doesn't take until I'm 80 to get there. So with your help, click, 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 share. I don't know, whatever it is you do on this stuff, but surely there must be something that I do that you like, right? Yeah. Thanks for watching.